Hello, everyone. I'm Adam with D&D Beyond, and thank you for joining me for this week's development update and community Q&A session. We're going to jump right in, save as much time for questions as possible because there are always more than I can get to. Latest updates, upcoming, and ask me anything. If you have a question, you can put it into chat right now with question in front of it. So type out the word question first, and then whatever the question is, and our magical thing will start grabbing those immediately. It looks like in the chat right now that we've got the we've got some channel points being spent right now, so good luck to trying to get those. I want to emphasize one more time with Stream Heroes that whoever claims those attack rolls, it's all a group effort here. So if you don't get to claim them, whoever claims them, they are all going to give you a chance to win these legendary bundles. So good luck to everyone today. I hope you all win. You won't all win, but I hope you all do. And good luck. All right, latest updates. We did some Ranger updates this last week, and those have proved to be pretty popular. So some nice updates and changes for what's going on with favored enemies. And again, we saw a lot of positive response about this, and glad we could get this out this week. If there are any issues with any of that, please let us know in the forums or on Discord. But got that out this week. And then in our Tasha's Cauldron of Everything post-release fixes, Artificer Infusions have gone out. We are currently missing I think it's a Helm of Awareness, if I'm saying that right. I've told you before I don't play Artificers, so I'm not completely down with everything that's going on right there. But I do think that there is one helm option that is missing right now that we're working on that's going to be in place pretty soon. But otherwise, all the other infusions are working at this point. And then the class feature feats. So being a different kind of class and maybe picking up a feat for infusions, invocations, maneuvers, etc. All of that is in progress, and we are doing the best we can. Can't promise this yet. We're doing the best we can to get that done before we leave for the holidays, but that is the target. So we'll see if we're able to do that by next week. And then custom lineage is going to be the next thing that we go into after that, and we'll have more updates on that soon. Also working on dice, rolling for ability scores in the character builder. And I can't remember what our target was for that one, but that one is going to be pretty soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And then finally, digital dice unlocking for everyone in the mobile app. That is all getting done, and all of that should be available pretty soon. It's a little iffy sometimes with these app stores about when they're going to approve things, but that is also very, very close to everyone out there. All right, let's see what's next. Upcoming. You like my wintry art today? It really starts putting me in the mood. The weather outside is frightful, but the flying door is so delightful. General feature system. We've talked about this one several times, but this is going to help prepare us to do new rules coverage going forward, character sheet updates, all those special rules and exceptions, things like the life domain cleric. That is Q1 priority for us. So we're going to be hitting the ground running and starting to tackle as many of those as we can in Q1. Shared dice rolling, we've showed that off a couple of times. When we come back from the break, I think we're going to have a pretty deep dive demo on that. So looking forward to sharing that with everyone. And then, as I mentioned last time, we are going to break for the holidays. Next week is the last dev update, and that's really the last week that you're going to see any content activity or anything else on D&D Beyond. We're going to go dark in order to recharge those batteries over the holidays. Again, all services will be fully monitored. If anything goes wrong, people will be on top of it just like they always are. But otherwise, we're going to be trying to unplug and take the best break that we possibly can. And I will mention that we have a Roll in the Family holiday special coming That's next week. Yeah, next week as well. And so this was a terribly fun game with Brennan Mulligan as our dungeon master. We did a stint in the Slumbering Forest back towards the start of when quarantining and stay-at-home orders happened. And so this is where myself, B. Dave Walters, and Kelly Knox play with our kids on stream. And the last the 6 episodes that we had before really did feel a lot like The Princess Bride, like a modern fairy tale. So lots and lots of fun, and this is going to be a holiday special next week, so tune in for that and see what happens. I am curious to see what's going to happen myself.
Tasha's Cauldron of Everything is available now on D&D Beyond. Purchase before January 5th to unlock the Cauldron dice set, as well as character sheet backdrops, themes and frames.